I don't think he's a bad person.
Will you be surprised if I tell you that Shatta is right here today?
First of all, I would have to. I didn't bring bodyguard because yes, I would have to sit back and let it sink in. Then okay, Shatta, you can. Now because I don't know what he's going to do when he meets me because he said he wants to meet me.
You can see on Kwadwo Sheldon's face, he was scared, right? But the assertion that Shatta Wale might, because Shatta Wale said he will beat him, he doesn't know all that stuff, talking about the bodyguard and stuff like that. No. See, for anybody who knows Shatta Wale, on the screen, off screen, Shatta Wale is not going to beat you when he meets you in public. No, he's not going to do that. Never. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Modine and I'm back again with another entertainment news for you right here. Today is a very good one. There's a video that just popped up from the KSM show. He interviewing Kwadwo Sheldon, and the title simply reads Unpacking Shatta Wale with Kwadwo Sheldon. Unpacking Shatta Wale with Kwadwo Sheldon. Lessons learned in the content creation, right? And so this was like KSM, you know the way KSM is. He's a very funny character, but also a very respectable one, a legend in the game, and he's been doing this for years. He's a huge media personality. He's someone you would respect if you've, followed his moves and things that he's been doing in the industry till date, right? And so for you to earn your way to be on the show is a very big thing. However, some things were said on these shows that I think isn't the whole story, right? And these are the things that have been happening in the media space of late, that people just feel they can say any and everything without necessarily sticking to the truth, right? So simply because something will go in your way, it will favor you. If it looks nice, it looks beautiful and all that, it's going to favor you. We don't think about how it's going to affect the other person. And so there are a lot of things that were said in this video. For example, Kwadwo Sheldon thinks that Shatta Wale doesn't understand him, that Shatta Wale thinks he is superior than him, and also Shatta Wale thinks that he is too young to talk or critique him, right? These assertions are very wrong, but before I come to it, I would want us to go onto the video first, and then I'm going to share my thoughts afterwards. So let's see the first question and then what was actually answered.
You had mentioned that some of them must have gone into some kind of trouble.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you talked about that people, they didn't think it was funny, or they think you went too far? What was the some examples?
Mostly I've had issues with artists, right? I have a show on my platform where I break down lyrics of songs. There are some times that, in my wild opinion, I go like, this bar from this artist, I don't like it. I am a bit opinionated because I can't tell you, I can't just embellish things to you. So I'll say, okay, I don't like this bar, but it doesn't mean people shouldn't go and, stream the song. But then there are instances where I have shared my opinion about artists, their work and their fan base. They have to come into my comment section to drag me to the point that even the artists themselves, some of them, they get involved. Threats flying left, right, center, all because I have an opinion. And that is the part of the job that I feel like people don't understand. It's not like I am trying to, throw dirt on your work. I'm just having an opinion. In the course of even having that opinion about your body of work, I am encouraging people and shedding light on it. So if you understand from my perspective, I would have the opinion, but at the end of the day, there are other people that would find that bar interesting, and they will go there. But people have always misinterpreted the whole thing, make it about themselves, and sometimes I have been into back and forth exchanges with people, but I'm glad that I've not been in a position where people had to slap me or do anything. I've not been beaten before. Maybe it's coming.
This is a very interesting one, right? Where you think it's just an opinion. Well, it is just an opinion when you state it from the word-go that, hey, I think anything I'm about to say right here is just my opinion and nothing more. But if you've been paying attention to Kwadwo Sheldon's videos and the way he goes about things, it sounds more like the statement of fact. He's just stating the facts, right? And people have come to know that you have the numbers, and whatever you say, they trust you, right? Even let me use myself as an example. When I started my YouTube channel back in 2018, I create videos and all, and because I speak positively about Shatta Wale most especially, a lot of people even felt that I had something to do with him, like I was directly in his camp, maybe I know him personally or something like that. So some of them even send me private messages to send to Shatta Wale, and that not notwithstanding, sometimes when he says certain things, they come to me and they tell me, oh, we know he will listen to you, so go tell him. They think that you have that insight, you have that closeness with the person, right? At the same time, they also think that the person listens to you. And not only that, they think that whatever you tell them is actually true because they think you have a connection with the person, right? And so the viewers will always have their mindset turned on things and how they view things in a way. It is up to you to state emphatically that, hey, this is my opinion. Now, when you react to songs and all that kind of stuff, no, there are certain things Kwadwo Sheldon have been saying that is funny, but at the same time, it doesn't help. Like someone just gives a bar and then you're gonna wait at the G Grammy. So there are certain utterances you make in your videos that will make someone think that, hey, this person actually is speaking facts or is just having his own opinion. It just comes down to how you address it. And there is power in what you say, right? Some of the things that you say would let someone go listen to the song or will make someone just not even want to watch or listen to the song. You are an influencer, and so the word is influence. Yeah, when people like you, they click on your videos to come watch you simply because they like you and they take what you say. They like your opinions, they like exactly how you go about certain things, and so they are allowing you into their personal space to sway their opinion in a way. It doesn't make you a god, it just makes you a person who is of service, where people have just learned to say that, oh, okay, I kind of like the way he does his things. Let me just follow line and just try to use his mindset to align my thoughts also, right? That is why you are in a power place of influence. And so it's not just saying your opinion. If it is your opinion, then state it as such. Do not state it as a fact, right? Because when it's coming out as just facts, people are always going to read different meanings into it. Let's jump on to the next one.
Subsequently, but yes, there are like that.
But you have had cases where you could have led to that.
Oh yeah, they even reported me to the police. One artist woke up and reported me to the IGP that I am having an opinion about his work and he doesn't like it, so I should stop.
See, one artist just woke up and reported me to the police because I was having an opinion about him. So you see, this is a very false narrative. And for anybody who doesn't know anything about what has gone back and forth with Kwadwo Sheldon and Shatta Wale, when they hear something like this, it's going to cast a negative dent on Shatta Wale. Simple as that, right? It's as if he is the stupid person. He is the foolish person. He will just go and arrest someone or report someone to the police because someone has an opinion. But it's not like that. It has never been like that, you know? I've said in some of my videos, I've done a few videos on Kwadwo Sheldon, and I've stated emphatically that like there are ways Kwadwo Sheldon addresses issues, especially when it came to Shatta Wale's own. Kwadwo Sheldon was just plain arrogant in a lot of the ways, and even never sticking to the facts of the matter, right? Shatta Wale's claim to you was about the yawa of the day, right? And the yawa of the day issue is not something he even meant in a bad way towards you. It was to empower what you're doing in a good way. But then again, you misunderstood him, maybe because of the way he went about it. But I'm sure that as every human being, even no matter how we are criticized, when you sit down and think back and reflect over things, you know when someone is trying to direct you in the right space, right? And so this statement right here is a very false one to actually say, you know. But of course, KSM is not going to leave it. Like, let's see what he comes up with.
I had to stop. So right now, me and the artist, we are not, but then we are good. We're good. I still love him. You know, he's one of the biggest.
I saw a tweet that you say you love him.
I love him to death, and you can't hate him. You can't hate Shatta Wale. Let me mention his name. He's that guy. So I'll always, but sometimes I feel like he just doesn't get people's point of view. He feels like his opinion is superior to others, and I feel like he should find a balance. He will be fine. He will be fine. It's not a war. We're all helping each other. Yeah, it's an ecosystem. So.
Yeah, Shatta is a great guy.
He's a great guy. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes
I met him once at some filling station.
Yeah.
He came out of his car, came to kneel down. My father bless me, bless me. Hey, Shatta Wale.
Yeah.
You know, so he's a cool dude.
He's a cool dude. And sometimes.
So what did you trigger in him that got him so mad?
I think he feels like maybe like I'm too young to have an opinion. I don't have the
haven't earned the right.
Yes, I haven't earned the right to criticize his work. But it doesn't work like that. I put out body of work and people subject to scrutiny and ridicule. It's fine. That is art. That is what we do. We are creatives. So sometimes I know he will be fine. We will be fine. I feel like at this point, I'm in a certain stage in my career where I feel like let's just do this thing, achieve what we want to achieve, and just go to our houses. There's no need fighting on something.
Put your hands together, man.
This point is actually the fact that he thinks that Shatta Wale thinks he's superior. Shatta Wale never thinks he's superior than anybody in this industry. No, not at all. This is one of the things that a lot of people get confused with a lot of the time when Shatta Wale is speaking. Shatta Wale is not telling you that he knows it all. No, far from that. What Shatta Wale usually does when he's ranting on the industry issues and all that kind of stuff, he just tries to speak to those who are loudmouth but have no in-depth knowledge about how the industry has been. That is just what it is. Let me give you a typical example. Kwadwo Sheldon, from the medical interview, it said Kwadwo Sheldon is 25 years old. If that is true, Shatta Wale's musical career today, 2024, is 20 years old. So that means when Shatta Wale started music, maybe we can even say when he started music, Kwadwo Sheldon wasn't born, right? Because he might have been preparing it, writing and perfecting his skills before he even hit the limelight. And so we are just starting from when his hit song came to relevancy. That was, I think, 2004. And that is Bandana from Ghana. And so when you look back, 2004, fast forward to 2024, we are talking 20 years interval right there. And it doesn't matter your level of experience, your knowledge you have, right? Because knowledge is always acquired via different means, right? You can go out there and study the music business today. You can go out there and be friends with some other industry folks and learn a thing or two from them. There are several ways to gather your own experience. It is a very good thing to do so, right? However, it also helps when you understand exactly where someone is coming from, their experience, their problems they might have gone through, to reach a certain level, and to understand whenever they are trying to communicate something, it helps a lot. And so if you understand from the cassette era, Shatta Wale didn't do the vinyl era, but he did the cassette era. Those of you who know, we take the big pen, we put it in a thing, and then we roll it back and we listen A, B, side A, and then you load side B. It works like that. And this is the era he's coming from. And for someone like this who might have seen certain problems existing 20 years ago, and they are still persisting today, even with the opportunities that are bound. Shatta Wale keeps talking about logins for the artists so they can make money. This is the only thing. Imagine 20 years ago, Shatta Wale came out with a hit song and couldn't make any money. He couldn't survive. People still badmouth him and they cut him out of the industry. And those people are still in the industry today, doing it to younger people also who are passionate about music. And in spite of all the abilities we have right now in the streaming platforms whatsoever, we still have this type of people still manning our music industry, and some of these same problems from 20 years, 30 years ago still relevant till today. You see legendary artists talking about these things even till present day. These are the things that Shatta Wale is talking about. And so if someone like J.A. Adolfo can come and say that he wished that in their time they had people like Shatta to even talk on behalf and talk, who are you in this sense? Kwadwo Sheldon, who just started consuming music not so long ago and being in this space to even talk about entertainment, to say you are going to critique someone's music. You get it? You're a content creator. You can critique content in a good way. And music in itself is content. Don't get me wrong. But you see the creation process, what someone goes through. This is the first time. There was a few weeks back, Kwadwo Sheldon had the opportunity to be with Medical in the studio, and he confessed himself that, for the first time he was in a studio seeing how the musicians do this thing. That means you've not even experienced, you've not been in the booth yourself to even record the songs, and so you have no idea their creative process and what they go through. And so for someone to go through a lot of stuff and to draw certain lines from certain things that they've been through, and for you to just stand there and just say that, yeah, it is my opinion, this is whack, If you don't like a music, for me, I don't react to any other song. If I listen to a song and I don't like it, I won't touch it at all. That's just who I am as a person. I don't like it, I just move. I won't come and sit down and tell other people it is whack. You get it? You can just make a statement, hey, this guy has dropped a song, you can go listen to it and let me know what you think about it. It's just done. You get it? Shatta doesn't feel he's superior in any way than anybody. It's just that if you want to talk about him, he thinks that at least you should have earned it, and earned it by way of what have you contributed to the space of this entertainment thing? What has been your experience? Do you understand the problems, the deep-rooted issues that existed, that still exist now, and which will hurt us going forward? That is what he's looking at. And so let's stop drawing these mad conclusions and creating these assertions that Shatta is a mad person and doesn't know how to think and to do things in the right way, right? Let's continue.
Yeah.
So that's why I tweeted that there's no point. We just have to move ahead and.
Hey, you love him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he read it, and I'm sure.
Well, you see, he used to watch my video and post it on his snap. We used to be best friends and things like that. I don't know why he's acting all like
Yeah, what you going to say? We got him so upset.
I think he moved to Samini, right? And he moved to Samini, and later on he came back, basically making the whole thing look like he's not said anything about Samini. And I just took a video. I think I went to his YouTube. And I got a video of him actually. Then he was moving to Samini, those things. And I posted this, there's no consistency. It's like today you are this, tomorrow you are that.
Let's talk about this. You see, when you listen to Kwadwo Sheldon carefully, I mean, this assertion that Shatta Wale is just. You know, when you listen to such statements, people just think that Shatta Wale is just a mad cow, just running rampage and just bullying everyone on his path, right? Which is not the case, you know. This whole issue with Shatta Wale is something that has got to do with your Yawa of the Day program, which he thinks is not something that is helping the entertainment industry. He never meant it in a bad way, you know. He meant it in a good way, that this is something you can actually use for the greater good, and not just putting a dent on artists who are striving to go out there to do things and work on their brand. And just because you want content, in the name of content, you can just shit on any artist, excuse my word, you can just shit on any artist and just go like that, right? And it doesn't make sense. We don't talk like that. You get it? We don't talk like that at all.
That was it. That was when the police issue came in. See, he said I shouldn't react to his songs, and his fans actually believe that he has been feeding me with content, I've been feeding off his craft. A whole lot of conspiracy theories and things, but yeah, it's all good. He's helped me actually. He's helped my platform grow, and we talk about him. He's always in the news, so at some point he has contributed numbers. And when I was on BBC, I acknowledged him.
So you see, Kwadwo Sheldon here saying Shatta Wale is inconsistent, right? Now, the clip you heard, you hear him saying that there are conspiracy theories around Shatta Wale's fans actually believing that Shatta Wale helped him build his brand and all that kind of thing. In the same line, he went ahead to say that, of course, he's creating content. Shatta might have fed him with content and all that kind of stuff. You see, you are in entertainment space, and whether you like it or not, you cover stories on this person and you're using it to build your following in a way. So he has contributed to you. However, Shatta's contribution is even way different than other people, right? Shatta has single-handedly also posted your channel on his various platforms, on X, formerly Twitter, on Facebook, where he's usually at, on Snapchat, just to promote you because you are doing content he likes. And so he promotes you so that other people, he's kind of like endorsing you. How many artists do that for you? How many artists actually do that? He does it. So it's not about the fans having conspiracy theories. You actually came out there on X to write that he helped build you. On countless number of times, the number of subscribers you've had and the views that he moved to you and all that kind of stuff. And hence, the reason why you mention him in the BBC reportage. So it's not something that is a conspiracy theory where the fans are just thinking about it. These are facts. You've already also said it yourself. So don't make it look as if, the guy hasn't also done anything out of the goodness of his heart to you. Don't let it seem like that. Of course, you are acknowledging him. You did acknowledge him in the BBC. You are acknowledging him now, but don't quote unquote shit on him, so to say, to want to acknowledge him in a way. It doesn't really make sense that way. Yeah, let's go on.
He's always going to be that guy, but he just has to understand some situations and the dynamics of how new media works, and we'll be fine.
Kwadwo Sheldon saying Shatta Wale should understand new things and how new media work. Understand things and how new media works. It's actually quite sad to hear this, because it may sound refreshing to some people who may not know much, but it's quite sad for those who actually know. That when it comes to the new media today, we are talking social media. That's the new media we have today. X, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever it is, where people can just spring out from nowhere to be superstars. We don't model them like the old traditional days. This is what I want you guys to understand. That in order to appreciate the new media we have today, you should have some basic understanding of the old media, which is the traditional based media, right? Because it is just built on that one. You see, everything is built on that one. And so today, if we have news that you can consume faster, it's because some newspapers started or some TV bulletins did happen for us to even have the long format, short formats of it today. So when it comes to the new media, nobody can take that away from Shatta Wale. He's a pioneer in that field, and he is the artist who made Facebook Live relevant for most of us today. Even the media houses started going live on Facebook today because of Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale made a move, and everybody saw that, oh, this is a way you can actually engage your fans. And we all learn from it at large in this industry, So he's not somebody you can say doesn't know the new media. He understands the media, but the people, the folks in the new media are misusing the new media because they think the fact that you can turn on the camera, you can speak, and it will get to thousands of people, and you will spread, you go, Ubeji Wudin, you get it? So people just do any and everything nowadays for clout, and it doesn't help. And that is where, you have people like yourself who can disrespect Shatta Wale, although Shatta Wale, Tiny, Stoneboy, Samini, KK Fosu, all those other people laid down their lives for this same entertainment thing. No matter how bad it is, no matter how bad their singing is, no matter how bad their marketing is, there is rot in our system, but they've been able to champion the cause to make sure we have an entertainment industry. Even if it's not an industry, we have something we can even create an ecosystem around. You get it? Where today we can create videos as bloggers, as video vloggers, and all that kind of stuff, and also partake in this whole thing. If they decided to shut their dreams and not to pursue this, where would we have been today? So everybody works. So they understand. Shatta understands the new media, but the younger folks who have the opportunity to speak now to every topic, who can disrespect these pioneers, do they truly understand the old media and how to really understand the individual experiences and struggles of these people who have made it all the way to this point? For you to just get up one day and disrespect them. That is where I think the disconnect is and the problem is. You can see on Kwadwo Sheldon's face, he was scared, right? But the assertion that Shatta Wale might, because Shatta Wale said he will beat him, he doesn't know all that stuff, talking about the bodyguard and stuff like that, no. See, for anybody who knows Shatta Wale, on the screen, off screen, Shatta Wale is not going to beat you when he meets you in public. No, he's not going to do that. Never. I think Shatta Wale just wants to set the record straight and put certain things in perspective. Today's media, social media is a record-keeping place where you can just store things and people can pull receipts and show you that this is what was said, this is what was said, etc. Right? But he's never going to beat you when he meets you. And in fact, if Shatta Wale wants to beat you, Shatta Wale has that much power, that much influence to bring people your way, to find out where you are, and to make people discipline you without even you knowing he's the one behind it. He has that power. So for him to just sit just in front of the camera and say those things should tell you that he would never beat you. That in the first place, he won't. You get it? So let's take some of these things out there and stop creating this negative narrative when it comes to Shatta Wale and all that kind of stuff, right? And it's crazy the way we think about it. I also understand people and the way they think about this whole Shatta Wale issue a lot of the time, saying that he's inconsistent and all that, because a lot of them just join the bandwagon when things are going a certain way, when there is something specific trending, right? So no one actually takes their time to get to the root cause, the genesis of the whole thing, and why Shatta is behaving in a certain way. It's just that, oh, the guy is shouting again, and so what is this time? You know, what is it this time? But whoever triggered it, we don't care. Whatever triggered it from years ago, we don't care, and all those kind of things. You know, people will always come and say, why is it that I don't talk about it when Shatta Wale goes on radio and TV to insult Sarkodie and Stonebwoy and all that kind of stuff? Let me tell you something. A lot of the times, you consider what he's saying as insult. He doesn't consider it as insult. And I don't consider it as insult. Has he said some unfortunate things? Yes, he has. But this is where I see it from. Shatta is seeing something that a lot of us aren't seeing. And it's about the industry. It is about how to help the industry grow from what it has been, what it is right now, to even a bigger future where he thinks one person can release just one song. Like Safo Newman can release a song, and if he doesn't release any song again, he will be good. You get it? What is the benefit of you having a talent and not profiting anything from it, right? And so when you take it from that aspect, what Shatta Wale is doing is that Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, himself, and all who are big in the industry today at least have the voice to be able to use their power to change something positively. Because if it's about money, they all have the money. So no one can say they are going to sideline them if the three of them sticks to the truth and decide to make a move that will change the industry. And that is why if he is doing it and they are quote unquote not doing it, he feels like attacking them in a way, you know, getting to them for them to react in a certain way. But if Stonebwoy, if Shatta Wale, if Sarkodie, if Samini, these people take a decision and say we are going this way and everybody should follow suit, all the young guys are going to follow because these are the big guys and they are controlling the industry in a way. And these are the only ways that certain things can change in a better way. And that is just all there is to it. There is no anger anywhere towards anybody, etc. This is a long video, but I hope you did enjoy it. My name, like I always say, is Modin. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Yeah, and like I always say on this channel, if anybody comes to you with a negative vibe, turn around with a smile and say, peace out.